Artistic Gamer 7, and welcome back to some more Sims for the Forgotten Family. I feel like in the last episode I may have ended up making that episode short compared to usual, but maybe that's where I should have sort of aimed for my times, but I was sort of in a hurry that day to try to get a bunch of them recorded. So, we're obviously not in the actual house currently. I'm actually in Creative Sim. I gave them all new looks, which is right here, and as you can see, it's doing this weird thing where it seems to be not loading when I'm on the new looks. So that sometimes happens in my Creative Sim. Usually that means that I have to restart my game because it will freeze trying to go out of the Creative Sim. But that's normally when I'm actually making Creative Sims. I've never been like in a household and went to plan outfits and seen if it does anything, so we're gonna see what it goes. But I did give them all like a new everyday look and a new hotwear look. So this is her new everyday, and her new hotwear should be on hers. Yeah, this is her new hotwear. And then we got Angion, who should come up with her hotwear here real quickly. Yeah, that's her new hotwear. Angion's the type that's sort of like showing a little bit more skin than usual. Then there is her new everyday, which I think is really, really simple and cute. So that's nice. You know, it's a little change from some of the other things she wears, but you know, she's trying to get different. But here's Sparion. This is his hot weather look. Yes, yes, it is. Whoa, we got really close to your face all of a sudden. I'm not gonna lie, like. He is one of the characters that no matter where I'm playing at, as soon as I see him, I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Because I sort of know how he acts, and I also know how I perceive him in my head, so I'm like, stay away from him, he could be trouble. So every time I see him, I'm like, uh-oh. But this is his new everyday, and then we have Terry on last. I didn't worry about the boys because they did just age up, so they did just get all new outfits themselves. But I wanted to throw a few new outfits, but keep some of their old outfits in there, just to sort of give them some new things and some differences. So this is her new hot wear, and then her new everyday wear. The reason why I gave another hot wear outfit is because, like, unlike cold weather outfits, I feel like people do tend to wear more unique outfits during the summer than they do during the winter. At least if you're going out in the snow, half of the time you usually have, like, just a set so many outfits that you go to for snow weather and such. So this is this. Also, I plan on trying to remember to change them from hot weather to cold weather when I can, but I think this household does not have the little thermometer thing, so they'll probably be staying in their hot wear quite a bit. But I also think I want to give them a new hairstyle, but I'm not entirely sure like what to go with. But I think I want to give them new hairs, but I didn't go ahead and give them that just because giving them new hair can change them more so. This is like the very most subtlest change ever. But maybe she can go for a slightly fuller hair. Or maybe, you know, she's a new mom. She has like anxiety issues. Maybe we should give her like a ponytail or something instead. So let's see if there's like a ponytail out there somewhere to give her. I don't know. I think I'll give this one. It gets too dark. Both of the browns are way too dark for her. Maybe we have this. Well, we have this one. But the question is does that headband technically... Oh, I think I can actually change the headband varying different outfits. Oh, I gotta change it on every hairstyle. Do we want it? I don't think that would fit her, though. I don't think that fits going from this hair. Granted, her hair may have grown out a little bit since, you know, since we sort of last have really played them. I know, like, technically the last episode was, but probably should have done makeovers before the last episode, but... We could give her... If this had a dark brown, like a dark enough brown, I might would have gave that to her, because that actually looks sort of cute on her, and I've never given it to anyone yet. But it doesn't have the right brown. And she's not the type that I think she would necessarily dye her hair any other color. I think when she starts getting older and maybe the gray hairs start coming out, the gray or white hairs, you know, maybe then she would start dyeing her hair. But I think at this point in her life, I don't think she would dye her hair. like some other color that is not brown. There is this. I sort of like that. This is actually sort of cute as well. Maybe she gives herself some bangs. And that's still got sort of that waviness, but it looks like maybe she trimmed her hair as well. Which, you can't see how much hair is in there, but like the front ends is what, anyway, she's trimmed. I think we'll go for that, so let's go and change. Okay, it changed that look. Did not change that one since I had changed that one. So let's go for that look on her. Instead, as soon as I find it. And we need to change it on all of her outfits. Hopefully it's automatically. Sometimes it automatically changes it on all of them. Sometimes it doesn't. I've learned that I've seen my Sims randomly have one outfit somewhere that has not changed. Okay, so it looks like all of her outfits are changed. So that's going to be her new hairstyle. So there's Tarion's new look. Okay, let's get on to, is it Sparion next? Yeah. Can't see their faces down here. So, Sparion. I don't know. I sort of like his hair like this, though. Would he be the type that would constantly keep his hair the same? Or would he decide to finally change it? I feel like he would still sort of keep the shaved hair look going on. I don't think he would let his hair all over get long. I would imagine this is actually sort of a lot longer than you think it is. But, like, he would still have some shortness, like the shaved sides. We can completely chop it off. Like, we can go for... He has changed... Because that, I think that hair, even though it is getting sort of long on some sides, I don't think that could transform into that. I think his hair is pretty long there. But maybe he actually cuts his hair? He's also one of the only guys, male Sims, that actually has, like, facial hair. I don't give my male Sims facial hair very often. Just not something I do. I don't know. I don't. I think only certain people can pull off the facial hair, for one. And two, some facial hair I don't like, personally, so. But, you know, sometimes my Sims may be different, so I should probably every once in a while actually give them some difference and stuff. Yeah, I don't think he would go for that. I sort of liked... But he would have lighter... His hair was lighter, wasn't it? I don't like that. I sort of liked this one, actually. Like, he's actually chopped it. What was his hair color before, though? It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. Which one was it? It was that one. So I need to find one that's like that. That looks too dark. That looks even darker. That looks way too light. What did we say about right? Oh, that's got dark roots, though. He didn't have dark roots. He's blonde. He is a blonde! I wish it didn't have the dark roots. Why did I click on that? I say this is the closest, I just hate those dark roots. Unless maybe he like, actually made his roots look darker than they are supposed to be. But I think we'll go for that. I think that will be his hairstyle. Oh wait, it probably didn't change on all of them. Dang it. I mean, he sort of has dark roots here too, but he is a blonde. That is his natural hair color. Okay, so has it changed on all of them? We'll see. Is there gonna be one that surprises me? I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, now we have Angie on. Oh man, hers is gonna be sort of hard, I feel like, because I feel like she'd be one of the ones that's sort of particular about her hair. And I like this whole sweeping, curly sort of motion, but let's try to give her something different. It's gotta stay pink, though. Because even though technically in the real world that is not a natural hair color, in my Sims world it is, and that is her hair color, is pink. Naturally. Not that dark of a pink. It's like that. I don't know if I like that one on her, though. I don't think I do. Not really feeling that one. This one's not too bad. Looks like it's gotten maybe a little bit longer compared to what it was, unless because, you know, the way she had it, it actually wasn't as long. This one is very similar to the one that she had, just a little bit different. Like, she's relaxed the curls a little bit more. Maybe we can let her relax her curls some more. Maybe we go full on. Like this? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just keep... Nope, nope, that's too dark. Wait, we got this one. That's sort of cute. But I don't think she would put her hair back yet. Maybe later on in life. And things in her life start changing a little bit more. That was similar to one of them, but I actually think I like that one better. I want to almost go for that one, but that one is so close to her hairstyle. I'm like, do I really actually want to go for that one? Do we want to keep it that close to how she used to have it? Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's sort of pretty. Like, if she did put her hair up in any way, I would imagine it would be something more like that. But I'm still not feeling that as much. Maybe straighten her hair out? No, I prefer this one. Or this one. I think I really like this one. Though I know it's like so similar to her original. It is just a little bit more relaxed, but maybe, you know, that's how she wanted it to be. I was gonna see real quickly, is there any of them that has light pink roots like that pink down there? Oh, she would have looked good as a blonde. But I don't think there's any that has a light pink root. There's that dark pink root, but there's no light pink root. Well, if she ever wants to dye her hair, I think blonde suits her the best. Like a, you know. But anyway. So, there we go. That's just a little bit more relaxed. I bet I gotta change it on the other ones. So, it's just a little bit more relaxed than this one. This one, she's went a little bit heavier on the hairspray and stuff. So, there is some difference. I actually think, now that I'm looking at it, I think I like this new one compared to it. So, because you go from that to that. I think I like this one better, actually. And it looks like her hair is like a little bit longer. Now, whether that's because she's let it relax and she's not curling it as much, or if it actually grew. Who knows? Not really sure which one it is. Okay, well, I think all of her hair is good. And then we have one left, which is Pebion. Which I would imagine she would still keep her hair in braids or in something. Like, she wouldn't, let me get on to Everyday, the first outfit. Because usually that's the one that changes the hair for all of them. Keyword, usually. So I definitely don't want to give her, like, her hair down sort of thing. I don't want to do any of that. But I don't know if I'm feeling that one either. So let's sort of have a look around here. She can chop her hair off. Even though that's actually letting her hair down. I think she would keep her hair up in a ponytail, braid, something. I don't think she would ever have it down at all. I could see her maybe dyeing her hair to a certain extent. Maybe dyeing the ends or something. Is that actually bald hair or is that a hair that's not working? Okay, it's a hair that's not working. I think this hair's so cute. Anyway, but it's not her style. Let's just face it. Not really her thing. It looks like she would have cut her hair because her hair was down to like her waist. She had long hair, so I imagine she's one of those people that only like trims her hair every once in a while and maybe like cuts like a small portion of it off every once in a while here and there. But otherwise she just lets it grow. Maybe we can actually let her chop it off for once. Or you can put it in a big giant braid. Or an Eevee ponytail. She does look good with the ponytail. I don't like the way these bangs look on her. Otherwise I almost would like that hair, but I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. That's not bad. Is there one that has like... That's black to blonde. That isn't like brown. I mean, it looks good, but it's not the brown. And see, that looks like her hair is lighter now. Don't know if she would lighten her brown. I'm just very indecisive. That's my problem. That's almost always my problem. I can see her maybe having this on. But at the same time, not really. Maybe she chopped a lot of her hair off. Because that doesn't look like you have a lot of hair going. Like long hair anyway. That to me would signify that she chopped her hair off. Like, just gone. Goodbye. I might actually let her try that braid. I mean, there's the bangs I'm not fully 100% feeling, but they're not bad either. But maybe we'll let her try the braid. She'll try the braid walking around with it. So let's see if it changed on all of her hairstyles. It changed on that one. Okay, looks like it might have changed on a lot. Oh, okay. I actually remember this. Her party wear is gone. I'm gonna give her like a real quick dress. Because I remember seeing her walking around with like no clothes on. I was like, what are you doing? It's because at some point I apparently have gotten rid of her party wear and didn't remember it. My bad. Alright, so I gave her like a romper-like thing. Cause she's not the type that often wears skirts or dresses. So, you know, and you can see how big her muscles actually are. Her and Sparrow both actually work out quite a bit. So, let's go with that. I will say she's probably my most muscular female sim. Should probably let there be more of those, but I don't know. I just have these personalities in mind, and hers is definitely more of a tough type of personality while still looking good. But so she's like the main female sim that I can think of that's like really like I have some that their fitness level is actually up to 10, but the way they take care of their body in other ways, it doesn't actually bulk up the muscle. They're just happen to be strong and stuff like that. Because I think Espeon, who is one of my skinniest sims ever, her fitness level I think actually is a 10. It's just the way her body is built and how she does other things. So you can't tell necessarily by the looks of her that she's a muscular sim, but the way Pebion's body looks and the way she maintains herself, you can see the muscles. So there's a difference, and I like that actually is included in sims, because there's people that are just as strong as like some other people, but some you can't see their muscles as well as others. So okay, well, someone's late for work. It would be Sparion. He's also, like, glitching into his bed at this point. My game has seemed to glitched out on me. It does do that from time to time now. I don't know if it's... A lot of people have issues after, seasons, so I don't know if it's, like, just a game glitch that is happening to a few people, or if it's because I have CC. I mean, I would probably lean towards CC more than anything, but I do know a lot of people have had issues after post-seasons. I know some of them have been slowly getting away, but luckily most of the issues I have been getting haven't been so bad. Stop talking to the mirror. Haven't been so bad that I can't... Who has the highest... Oh my gosh, it's like loud in my ear. Okay, let me just turn that down on my headset. And she's gonna go to work. But let me see, who has the highest... Was it handiness skill? Yours is 1. Yours is 2. So yours is the highest so far. Yours is also 1. So we're gonna go with you. It's Pebion. I was gonna say, I feel like Pebion... I feel like I've made her repair stuff before. I really wish their faces would show up down here. It did this with my Eevee family too, and then all of a sudden everyone's faces appeared all at once. And that was the time that Eevee had the party, and Drayon was glitched in some sort of way because he would not come out inside. Or glitched or terrified, either one. I'm not really sure. Maybe both. Also, we have decorations, and I think they technically put them up for Eggfest, but I think I forgot to change the decorations for Eggfest on how they should look. Also, Spharion is apparently really hungry and really sleepy. Uh-oh. What? So I had her working on her video game skill because of that for work. We're going to share jokes with followers real quickly, and then she's gonna go pee. So that's at least. Oh my goodness gracious. This house. I feel like this house is like heading downhill fast. Because we only have 2 people who actually have a job. They're not very high in their careers, I don't think. Oh, she's a 4. She's higher than I thought she was. And he's a 5. He's higher. But still, they're not making a whole lot of money. Let's just face it. And then we have 2 that almost refuse to get a job. Hers is because anxiety. Hers is because she doesn't want to be sort of bogged down in an office and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Like, she doesn't want to have to deal with that. So, she prefers to be outdoors, a little bit free. I know there are some jobs that you can do to, like, actually not be, like, currently, like, always inside, but she's just afraid of getting sort of stuck inside. So she really doesn't want to get a job unless it comes to dire needs. But I'm afraid, I'll tell you, Pebion, it might be coming to those dire needs. They don't even have $2,000. I don't know when the bills last came through. We at least have Tarion coming out of the house every once in a while. Why is there flowers everywhere? Not really sure. Spharion spots a scrawny-looking sim across the gym, struggling to bench press an extremely sizable amount. Should they intervene? No, because he is not the type that would help someone. He's just gonna wait and see. After a precious bauble, the sim gets to the bar under control and completes the set. However, Sparion's boss questions his decision to let someone lift so much without a spotter. That's just not Sparion. He's not the helpful type. You know what? I think we'll just let, I hope I'm on Tarion here. I'm pretty sure I'm on Tarion. Tarion is supposed to be, like, ground. So, in ground, plants could be, you know, you're planting them in the ground. You're working in the ground. So we're just, I feel like maybe the Easter Bunny had left these here. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, we're just going to go ahead and plant them. Oh, there's one right here, but I can't plant it there. So, we're gonna plant these as well. Oh, there's one over here. So, that we can actually have her, I'm not gonna get her into floristry or anything like that, and she's not gonna get, like, focused highly on, planting and all that sorts of stuff, but oh, there's one back here. I don't know if she's going to be able to get to it, technically. Apparently. Oh, and it glitched her out. But it planted the flower. But I need you to plant these over here. So, just to help with a little bit of money, at least she's, you know, out of her cave. Oh, that is a tulip over there, apparently. I don't even know if those flowers are in season. I forget that you gotta worry about if they're in season and stuff now. Are any of these in season? Winter and spring, so this one's out of season. Fall and spring, out of season. Oh. When searching on Instagram, Angion found the perfect picture to use as a centerpiece for her blog. Let her ask permission. Oh, hey. Hey. All of these are out of season. I'm not gonna make any money from these things. Also, where are the boys? One's down here. Okay, I did redo the boys' room, by the way. So they now have bunk beds. I don't know why he's in this outfit, because this outfit is not his. But, okay, how do I do this? Why do I keep forgetting how to do this? Can I click? No, I can't. That's it. Okay. There's something I should be able to do. Join after school activity. So it's this. I hope they make other after school activities. Since they made this its own separate slot, and I think this thing pops up. I feel like there's a chance they're planning on adding more things, so I'm excited about that. But anyway, I think Tarion technically would encourage them to try to do something like scouts. And here's my reason why I think she would. Partially because as she was growing up, she didn't have the best of upbringing. If you know the Forgotten Family households with this household here and the other household, they didn't have the best of upbringings. They have quite a few issues from their upbringing, and it's part of their struggle, and part of the thing behind the series is them trying to get past their struggles, their issues, and they still seem to do things wrong sometimes. So, well, I shouldn't say sometimes, but you know, they're trying and things like that, and I think she would encourage them to join the scouts, get used to being around people, talk to people, hang out with people, so that they don't wind up with her social issues. Because I'm sure she's aware of them, and I'm sure she hates them. I'm sure she's like, I wish I didn't have these. So I think she would definitely highly encourage them to join the scouts and try to get out and know people. Now, I think if at one point one of them was like, I really don't want to be in the scouts, I think she would let them drop out. I don't think she would necessarily force them to ever stay in the scouts or anything, but as for now, they just recently aged up, so you know, they definitely would be listening to their mom quite a bit. As they get into teenagers and stuff, they might start being a little bit on their own, but so anyway, so let him join the scouts as well. So now they're both in the scouts, which makes me curious as if they're gonna run into Nolan and Everett, because Nolan and Everett are in the scouts as well. Kaizen is not, because Kaizen, I think even at an early age, Kaizen would be highly vocal about things that he wants and doesn't want. And I believe being a scout is one of those things that he wouldn't want. There are some scouts walking by. They're not any of my Sims kids, so I don't know who they are. But I think we should get Pebion to take Tarion out around the town, and especially now that Sparion's back home, so he can watch the boys if they need any assistance whatsoever, which is probably not a good thing that we're gonna leave them in the hands of Sparion here, but you know, hey, whatever. Sparion's really sleepy. I guess he used the bathroom at work, but he's about to pass out, so you know, he really isn't going to be watching the kids. But here's the thing, Sparion also is the type that would probably, his sisters would come up to him and be like, hey, can you watch my kids? And he'd be like, yeah, sure. And then they would leave, and as soon as they leave, he'd be like, yeah, I don't care anymore. He would immediately not pay attention to the kids. So anyway, but because of Tarion's social issues, she won't really go out and look for collectibles and things like that on her own, even though that is sort of her aspiration. But wait, she can take Pebion. Well, she will follow Pebion, and I feel like these digging locations have moved around since, like, I think after seasons I haven't really been paying attention to them, but when I actually need to pay attention to where they're at, they're gone to where I think they should be. Okay, here's one. So we can go here together. So Pebion's gonna take Tarion over here so that she can dig in this. If there was rocks, I would let Pebion get in there as well because she likes the rocks. But, and please, no one die. It is really hot out here. Like, it's like, whoosh. And this is also Oasis Springs. I would imagine Oasis Springs is horrible in the summer, which is bad that I have vampires living in Oasis Springs. I have 3 of them. 2 of them's in this family, Arachneon and Vinion. So, they're just not in this household. But they're in this family. Angion has also come home. See, the Sparion's bringing around $400, $500, I think it was. And she's bringing around 100, but I don't know if the bills are here, though. Okay, we have something in the mail. So let's go check that mail out, and then we're gonna go back over here. And where's Pebion? Pebion! Oh, you haven't got there? For some reason, I thought Pebion was the first one to get there. Not Terion. But obviously, I was wrong. Adrian has collected everything from the mailbox. So what all was in the mailbox? I'm sure there was birthday presents for the kids, maybe? Oh, hey. Hey, shush. Yeah, there was a dinosaur. I wonder which kid that was for. Not really sure. We have all these eggs they collected from Eggfest. So, I could technically sell those because we're running low on the monies. I'm not 100% sure that we are. Is that Drayon? Hey, cousin! How you doing? He's out in the sun, like, how does he live in Oasis Springs and he is as pale as he is? Like, he does not tan. At all. Though I feel like he probably actually doesn't get out that much. Like, that's like a rare occasion to see him just randomly walking around. Yeah, there is, like, no dig spots. Is this something that happens in Oasis Spring in the summer or something? Like, what? Why can't... I found a lot of water balloon things. One's right behind our house. But there's no dig spots. None. Which is a little depressing. Not gonna lie. Lemonade! I love that these things now will just pop up. Like, let's go, order a drink. Can I have a lemonade? Yes, let's go order a lemonade. Yes. Lemonade time. She's getting sleepy. She's like, I want lemonade, but I also want bed. Bed would be great. So I definitely know that I haven't explored as much of... Oh no, Eevee's walking around without a bottom. Oh boy. Another travesty of removing the CC. I think I removed some CC by accident recently, which makes me really, really annoyed. Some of it was not stuff that I actually wanted to remove, but it's already gone. It's too late. It's bye-bye. Her skirt would have been one of them, because I know it's a skirt. That outfit was a skirt that we got rid of. Have you ordered lemonade yet? Oh, there we go. We have some lemonade, and they're gonna sit out here together. Like, I think Terion is doing better. Like, it's taking some time, but I think she's doing better with her, you know, social anxiety and stuff. Like, I think she's getting there. It's gonna take some time. Someone's walking around barefooted. Oh, that explains it. She likes to walk around barefooted. That's just how she is. Though Terion does not look like she's happy right now, but I think it's because she's tired. At least we can all hope it's because she's tired. And not because her anxiety issues are kicking in. To the point where she's like, ugh! I gotta sneeze. I feel like Owen might be a little bit more of the slightly more backward one. Like, I'm getting that vibe so far, but otherwise I'm not entirely sure. Well, that's nice of you to clean it up, but you're actually sleepy, so I'm gonna let you go ahead. I don't know why they don't just go to sleep. Like, yeah, you can take a nap, but you can also go to sleep. Like, that's a thing you can do. I'm okay with that. It is fine. Okay, the bunk bed is a little creepy. I did feel like, because I am feeling like he is the more shy and backward one, I did put his as the bottom bunk because I feel like he would be a little afraid to go on the top bunk. So, but that's basically all I've really gotten. So, yo, if y'all have any ideas of what you think how Owen and Landon might turn out, like interesting stories or anything like that, maybe we can take with them, let me know down in the comments below. But as of right now, I'm not entirely sure. Whoa, I hit a button. My fingers naturally gravitate towards the ASWD areas, especially because when I'm playing Sims, like when I recently been playing Sims, I've been taking screenshots. So I'm just automatically, like, ready to move my little tab thing and be like, do, 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 do. Oh, hello? Oh, it's Cindy! Do I want to travel? I would like, sometimes I want the option to travel with people, and sometimes I don't, and there's certain things. Like, I wish I could just be like, yeah, send her. But I don't want to go with her. Because I think she does need to spend time with Cindy. I'm not sure exactly where the relationship is going to go. If you remember one of the last times we was with this household, Angion may have made a little mistake because she was feeling a little lonely. And because Cindy has taken her job quite seriously at this point in time. So, you know, she was seeing, like, she was trying to call Cindy over, and she was always busy, and then Sparion was calling these random people over, and they were coming not too long after he called them, yet she couldn't get her actual girlfriend to come over. So, she ended up having, like, a little thing with Peach. Can't fully figure out if she ever technically told Cindy they were talking, and it seemed like maybe she was telling her something, but I'm not entirely sure if she told her the whole story. So, and also she really hates both Glaceon and Espeon. This is what I tell you, they don't get along with the Eevee family. So I'm not quite sure, like, if she fully told Cindy. I feel like if she did fully tell Cindy, I'm not entirely sure if Cindy would have been as okay with it as she was. I think their bars are down a little bit lower than they were at one point in time, so maybe she did. Maybe she did tell her, maybe she's trying to be optimist about it, and maybe is like, okay, I realize I am gone a lot, but still, I'm not sure. Oh no. Goodness gracious, the stupid monster under the bed. But there is one thing. Which one is him? Which one's Sparion? Is this Sparion? This is Sparion. Sparion's also getting called. Okay! So, I hear there's a great party. So this is Terra. If I remember correctly, I know who Terra is. Terra is one of his flings. And currently, I don't think he would go and hang out with her. I think he would actually ignore her. Like, just ignore. Oh. Did you pee yourself? Like, what is going on here? Like, door slamming in her face. He's down on the floor. She's completely filthy. I'm pretty sure she's peed herself. Like, what? Like, I just can imagine that he was so shocked about this whole situation. He fell backwards, hit the door slammed into Angion's face, and that's just, and maybe, like, even more so, the plates would go flying all over the place. But anyway, back to what I was saying. There is two people in particular that I think Sparion is actually just gonna completely drop. I don't... No, you're gonna clean up your mess before you do anything. But there's two people that I think he would look... Why is this... What is going on? Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway. That he would just ignore, because some things transpired. Oh, you're gonna wake up Sparion? That is the last person you should be waking up right now. Because he's not gonna care. Landon, he's not gonna care. In fact, he thinks he's oh, is he gonna actually care? Oh, are you actually gonna... Congrats, Sparion. But... there's things in his life that he doesn't want to happen. He just wants to have the good life, look all muscular, be the tough guy, be the #1 guy, and, you know, also have all the ladies he wants without any repercussions. But here's the problem with that. There are sometimes repercussions. Oh no, Rosalina's bald. Oh. Gotta fix that. I don't know why she's bald. I don't think I got rid of her hair. Pretty sure we still have her hair. Anyway. So I figured out, I didn't know that it happened. I didn't know until I was checking around, but Sparion does actually have kids. The fact that, you know, we really haven't seen them makes sense in Sparion's case. I wish you could see their faces. Oh no. Anyway, get back to Sparion. So there's Taylor, which is his son, and then there's Elena, which is his daughter. Neither of these two kids I actually named because I didn't know they was in existence until very recently. So, Elena's mom is Tara. And then Taylor's mom is Miyuki. And what is going on here? Oh yeah, Taylor technically has two half siblings now because he has Avery and he also has Elena. So, but so that is them. I think I've seen them down here though, so you can sort of see a picture of them. Maybe. There they are. Yeah, there's Taylor, and then there's Elena, which Taylor looks like he might have taken after Sparion, because if I remember correctly, Taylor is Miyuki's, and Miyuki is a redhead. So, yeah, so he does actually have two kids. Not one, two. But they both have a different mother. And as, like, you know, he hasn't really talked to them. He hasn't really done anything with them. Nothing. So, that's just how he is. I don't know if he will ever technically, have a life with them or do anything with them. I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't tell you. At this point in time, definitely probably not. So, you know, this family dynamic is just very strange. I don't think he would even tell his sisters, so his sisters wouldn't know that he has these kids. Like, they wouldn't know that they have a niece and a nephew somewhere else. Obviously, they know they have Landon and Owen as nephews. Oh my goodness gracious. Tarion! Get home. Oh goodness gracious. These Sims they don't know how to take care of themselves anymore. They've done lost their minds. So if we can just get her inside and get her home. Who's roaming about? That looks like it's Kaz. Yeah, that's Kaz. Even though he's not fully... Oh, Cindy's out here. Cindy's actually talking to Gengar. So she's out here, but she hasn't stopped by the house. There also appears to be a Peyton over here. So there's Peyton walking around. I'm glad that Peyton seems to still get out, even though, you know, she's adopted, like, all these kids. So, granted, she does have teenagers in the house, too, so... The teenagers would allow her to be... This dude has been out here all day. Anyway. Teenagers would allow her to get some... Oh, my goodness gracious. I keep thinking I hear noises. Anyway. An Emmerich has just appeared on our door. I mentioned Emmerich briefly when he shows up randomly and how, like, you want to stay away from him. He did finally show up sort of in a more bigger role in the Little Townie Life series, if were to pick. His household was one of the households that you all would have been able to pick, but, the Riker family won that one. So, but there's still a chance we could go visit Emmerich and his family. So, I will say Emmerich actually plays more of a role in this series than I've let on. So, but I think I briefly mentioned it. I don't think I mentioned it was him. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I did. Not entirely sure, but, you know, he's out to, like, suck her blood. He's a vampire, if you haven't realized that yet. But he has a brother as well, and him and his brother are not the same at all. Like, they are two totally different people. I actually this outfit's really simple, but I really love it, actually, on her. Oh no. Are you awake? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pebion. No, you're all the way upstairs. Let me just spray the monster under the bed. Both of you children, come right here. Well, Sparrow's down here cooking in our kitchen. That, you know, we now let our siblings come down here now, so she doesn't completely close herself off. So, she's improved. I think she has improved. I think Vinion is one of the people who sort of helped her with that improvement, because he's took her out to places before. But anyway, I'm actually going to end this episode here. I don't know if we're going to be in this episode or, like, in this household in the next episode or the next household. Do expect an age change when we do go to the next household, and I'll explain that when we get there, but there will be an age change for someone. Because there is a lot of aging up about to be occurring, because I have certain Sims that I imagine that they're the same age, so there's going to be a few Sims that are going to be aging up soon, so everyone's come to spray the monster under the bed, like, it is no monster! Go to bed! But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit that lovely like button and subscribe to see future episodes of the Forgotten series and other series I have on my channel. If you have any suggestions for this family, or if you would like me to go quickly and maybe find out a way for the sisters to sort of figure out that they have a niece and a nephew out there that they want to go and see, maybe, let me know down in the comments below. They may end up aging up before we actually get a closer look at them. I imagine if Sparrow ever will go talk to them, it won't be as a toddler. I feel like he definitely wouldn't deal with them when they're that young. But, so, that's just how he is. Sadly. How he is now. If you know the backstories behind these characters, and maybe I can refresh anyone on the backstories later on, but the backstory behind Sparrow, past him may have been differently, but because of things that happened in his life, that's how he's ended up being the way he is. So, sadly, he's not necessarily the type to actually, at this point in his life, to actually care about his kids. That sounds so horrible. But it's the truth. But anyway, all of the Sims 4 playlists will be down in the description below, as well as my social media, so you can go follow me on those. Owen, why won't you get out of that outfit? It's not an outfit I've gave to you. I even checked your outfits, and it's not even an outfit you have. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Please feel free to leave any suggestions in the comments, like I was saying, and be prepared and ready for the next episode. Bye-bye!